What the hell is this place anyway?
Tiger. All right. Baru-chan has blessed this recording. So let's get to it. I uploaded the first part of this, and y'all left some nice comments, which I always appreciate. But I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? It might be satisfying to just play through the rest of it. And even if it's not particularly difficult, it just means we can take care of the enemies with reckless abandon. So if it turns out to be super boring, I just won't even upload this, and you'll never know. You'll never know. Also, before the recording started, I ran around and grabbed all the loose items that weren't in danger zones, son. Sterling Archer is just turning off his second monitor. He wants nothing to do with it. So let's get right back to it. You know, I never actually explored downstairs over there, I don't believe. So let's grab, just for fun, this bad boy right here. How many rounds we got for that thing? Do they spin me right round, baby? Right round? Let's mix some more. I can't see us making a lot of acid rounds, Metal Gear or otherwise. Now, I don't know if the doors down there are going to be locked in any way. So what keys do I have? Okay, we just need to find that last medallion to get to Billy B times. And of course, we're going to bring the equalizer here in case we run into something that SMGs can't handle, son. If we need to shift into magnum overdrive, son. That's what Plankton should have done. There's always an item here, I forget. Okay, we'll grab you in a second. Oh, one of the items I picked up was a spark shot regulator, which was in the records room. Everybody knew it. And everybody needs it. I guess I could have brought some boards down here. Oh, we're not in that game state yet. That's a post-Billy B battle game state. It makes that window dangerous. Alright. So, nothing was locked down here. And now I have to make another item run. How quaint. How quaint. Remember, we're still looking for the fuse as well. We're still confused about fuses. Oh, we can't jump over that. I haven't killed Billy B in the basement yet. The forces. Oh, look at all this flamethrower fuel. It's such a good time. Of course, we haven't found the regulator yet. We're feeling desperation because we haven't found the regulators. Oh, you must be locked with a chain. Okay. See? I told you we would be having fun exploring. What have you got here for me today? A flashbang grenade. How did you know? How did you know? Well, maybe we'll grab those items later when it's more appropriate. That way we can keep this intro exciting and dynamic. You're like, yeah, that's, those are words, Uncle Tenfei. Those are certainly words. All right. The game state demands advancement. In fact, I'm going to be responsible and bring some boards. The playthrough can't be boring if I've got boards. Boards of the Lord. Not to be confused with the Swords of the Lord, which is an enemy from Pseudo Regalia. Pseudo what now? The thick Dragon Goat Lady game. With parkour elements. You're like, thank you. You could have just said that, Uncle Tenfei. Saved us all a lot of time. Saved us all a lot of time. Yeah, I'll grab this knife. Why not? Yeah, Claire was downstairs. Everybody knows.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
So there is the final medallion. So it could be that we won't get the fuse until after we visit the basement. After we get on Danny Elfman's shit list. Hey, you. Ain't you pretty flopping there like peeling potatoes? Like peeling potatoes. And I am not allowed to interact with your window. Johnny Depp. Secret window. Can't be interacted with. I'm gonna make sure your sausage legs aren't intact. Yeah, I hear you crawling around. I still feel so fucking bad for you, man. Just the worst. Just the worst. Dead. Are there dogs out here? There are. How did you know? Mid-air shot. Tailhole shot. Multiplier. Wolf O'Donnell's gonna faint when he watches this. Hunks boys build up a natural resistance to submachine guns. It's like how, in order to carry mace, officers have to be sprayed with it at once so they can understand how to properly treat it. It's the same thing with this submachine gun and Hunks boys, son. Hunk Delacroix just catches the bullets in his mouth and spits them into a pot of gumbo, son, to thicken the roux. Oh, hey, I could just eat this first aid spray. What are you doing in the women's bathroom? You're not good items. Oh, hey, a dog appeared. Fox boys in the women's bathroom. I guess that could be a fox gal. It never crossed my mind. Wolf O'Donnell, powerless, son. The first time he laid eyes on Crystal, he didn't know what the hell to do. This fucking guy. You know what? You get the good shit. Oh, you earned it. Okay, I told you this would be satisfying. This is where we made our demise earlier. This time I've got guns and shit. The LAPD gave me some advice. Oh! Go for the knees. Oh no! The LAPD didn't warn me about Baldhead Fred. Hide behind doors. That was for their second lesson, son. I should have shown up for finals. How are you still enduring? Let's see you soak this up, Baldhead Fred. Surely dead. Surely dead. A dangerous situation. Just in case. There we go. Responsible. I told you this could be satisfying. You crowd. Additional hand grenades. How did they know? How did they know? I can't even remember everything's over here. There was so much good shit. You're like, yeah, isn't that the problem? Isn't that what you said was the problem, Uncle Tiffy? Yeah, but I've had like a week to think about it, son. Perspective. Now, remember, there's like a Gangleman and a G-Mutant in there. We're not super worried about them, but we're not big fans either. How's there nobody in here? I hear somebody making noises. How do you persist, man? How do you persist? He was trying to get to his beloved pet fox boy, son. Okay. Oh, I turned the lights off. I made it spooky. This is the non-spooky version. Damn. All right, that little revolver. Okay, we can open this now. I was hoping like hell it would be the fuse. I'm real confused that it's not the fuse. Because I thought if I wanted it bad enough, it just would be. It just would be. Like that kid from the Never-Ending Story. You're like, yeah, this is the never-ending randomizer, so it fits. You ain't busting in nowhere. I don't care how good it makes you feel. Yeah. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. You earned this shit, man. You earned it. Nice hat. Hey, the hat persisted, son. The hat knew how to get the hell out of there. Okay, I think he's hung like a blue crab on that desk, and as long as it doesn't thunder, he can't get us. That includes the spark shot. You thought I forgot about you. Did you just jump across that? Are you like the Hydra in the Great Hollow Ashen Lake of Dark Souls 1? Can you just leap across, man? That ain't cool. I thought I had you figured out, man. Well, I wanted to completely check that little office, but somebody decided to throw a big fit. And look, you got the Gangleman riled up. I just got him down for his nap, too. You're awful. The two of you are just awful. Here. Hey, hey, hey! And I say, hey, hey, hey! It's just a G-Mutant killing day. And it's all your state of mind. I mean, I'll want those at some point, I guess. All right, well, we got to run back to an item box. Well, we got to actually run back to the main hall and go kick Billy B in the nuts. What do we want to grab in the meantime? Big gunpowders, blue herbs, spark shot needles. Could prove quite useful now that we've got a regulator. And we saw some of those at the top of the stairs over here too, I believe. Somehow I remembered. Somehow I remembered. Yeah, I'm just saying it's just Saturday, son. We're just here chilling. I ain't going in there, bald head Fred. You're just gonna have to despawn. You're just gonna have the despawn. Wonder if we'll get the key to go out there. Hopefully not. Weren't there some ink ribbons right here? Yeah. Go ahead and pick them up since they stack. Since they stack. Should we just make some shotgun shells? Because we want to make magnum bullets too. The conundrum. The conundrum of the shotgun magnum will always haunt me. Hey, I can't carry anymore. I'm like, though, why can't I carry all these limes, guy? Okay, then there's this asshole. Gangle man, huh? Anti-gangle knifing. First, let's do something about you down there. Cutting that boy. Cutting that boy. Oh, hey. This fucking lady. Oh. I told you it'd be satisfying. I warned you about satisfaction, bro. You'll be sitting there with your arms crossed, trying your hardest not to enjoy this continued randomized playthrough, and you just won't be able to help yourself. Okay. We're gonna save again before we go. Well, we'll save before Billy B. That's the responsible thing to do. In the meantime, let us have magnum bullets. I'll go ahead and put the regulator on this thing. Skadoosh. How's our shotgun these days? I forgot we have the long barrel. I guess we didn't save before we died with that. As you do. I'm gonna need 5 of you. I'm gonna need a bunch of y'all. Have I mentioned recently that the good times will persist until randomized morale increases? Let's take a... Oh no, I got grabbed knives. Grabbed by the knivesies, we'll call it. That's what you call it when V for Vendetta gets a hold of you, son. If you don't have enough armor-piercing rounds to get through his metal plate mail chest piece. Alright, Marvin. I'm finally ready to advance the game stage. Like, about damn time, rookie. Second episode, you didn't even make it to Billy B in the first episode. It's shameful. Oh, for some reason I thought that was the only one I had to place. But the other ones were just placed in my inventory box. With my inventory socks. And if you ask me to rate it, I'll say the inventory rocks. Almost as much as Cleveland, son. Drew Carey won't hear a word of it, son. I was about to say or Ryan Gosling, but I'm pretty sure it was Ryan Stiles. Pretty sure it was Ryan Stiles. Yeah, it's real sad Marvin can't come with us. Now who will we have to tattle to the teacher? Oh, hey! The Oni-chan Edge OG model, son. It's got a cool look to it. I do love the silver version that I modded in that's based on Resident Evil Director Cut's arranged mode. But this one looks pretty cool too. This could become our default 9mm, son. Matilda. Looking, we're looking over our shoulder back at the Samurai Edge, son, and Matilda's our put upon lady friend, son. To use that meme you kids are all about. Like, I have no idea what he's talking about. If I can't scream and lose my mind and destroy a public space, then it doesn't count as a meme. Okay, we're just going down here to grab items. Or see what items are there that might require grabbing. Grabbing quality items. With Leon Scott Kennedy. Okay, knives. Always, always knives. And grenades. Aren't knives. You're like, well then I guess it's not always knives then, is it, Uncle Tenfei? With your hyperbolic language. I wonder what could be in this. I wonder what could be in this. It's a mystery. I can't tell if I appreciate or hate the fact that you're allowed to grab that item without the badge. It's probably a good thing, but also when you happen to have the badge, then you feel bad. It's just human nature. I hope we don't have to actually fight Billy B. And if we do, it's just the regular basement Billy B, who's susceptible to cutting. Once again, I'm like Piccolo, trying to suggest forms for Frieza to take. I'm like, could you go back to form 2? Because me and the guy I fused with, we're having the best time beating the dog shit out of you, son. You're lucky I'm not home, so old man Kami can't jump inside me, son. When you think about it, after Piccolo fused with Kami, he was like up to Super Saiyan level, so he was stronger than Frieza was on Namek. Like, okay. That's neat, Uncle Tidfay, I guess. Oh, I thought you cried like talking about Dragon Ball. I'm sorry. Talk about serious business, I guess. Like the weather. You crowd ever heard of El Nino? It used to be quite the meme back where I come from. In the 1990s, son. It was like adding Desu Ga to the end of a Nihongo ni sentence, son. You just ended any joke with El Nino and everybody busted up laughing. Okay, how are we going to handle potential Billy B arena shenanigans? Let's do some mixing first of herbs, so I don't forget to not do it later. In fact, we'll keep one of those in our inventory for fun. Just like Problem Saloof's candy corn that he keeps under his hat. Spoilers. Alright. Quick save. Let's take the spark shot as a joke. And a bunch of knives, less as a joke. Some grenades. Maybe that'll be enough to get us through this terrifying battle with Billy B. And then we'll just do several item runs. I can always edit the item runs out. So I ain't got to worry about how boring they are, son. I can save my dissertation on Dragon Ball GT and the lasting damage is done to the brand. Akira Toriyama's ghost would agree. Or he would disagree. That's what Frylock told me. Okay. Maybe we'll get just a legless zombie. I would support that immensely. I just now realized we didn't grab the spark shot needles at the top of the stairs outside Brian Irons' office. What a shame. Alright, well, we got something Billy B adjacent, and we actually have just the perfect weapon. Just like we now have just the perfect amount of ammunition, so I can never reload. I can never reload or pick up more. Alright, what's down here that we're going to come back and grab later? I hear you. Look at them being marked on the map in real time, boys. Have you ever drawn your own video game map? I feel like you'd have to be from like the 1980s playing D&D modules, trying to not get fucked up by a gelatinous cube, son. They were a menace because they were the exact size of a square graph paper, I assume. That's what made them so insidious. Hey, it's that damn fuse! Well, at least we know we have that. That's me when I saw they gave Fuse his own scenario in Saga Frontier Remastered. I'm like, this guy? He's a huge asshole to Amelia, but other than that, he's not a bad character. And I guess in his defense, he thought Amelia had killed his longtime partner at the Interplanal Police Agency. who was her boyfriend at the time. But it wasn't. It was actually the Joker. You're like, which Joker? I forgot that was a minigun. We'll come back for that later. You know, the Joker from Saga Frontier. He's got like a kind of a white face, a little bit of greenish hair. Likes to jump around and say nonsense. You're like, you're really not narrowing this down, Uncle Timfe. Caesar Ramirez? Isn't that the name of somebody who played the Joker? Never rub another man's rhubarb, son. Is all I got to say. Okay. Storing everything.org. Let's see what's in this room. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. I hear you. You know I gotta examine it. So much good stuff. Our main limiter is our lack of hip pouches, son. It is so unhip to be pouching this one. I guess that comes with the territory of being dressed like such a dapper swing. Okay, I'm going to run downstairs and grab all this shit. So I'll see you kids in just a second. Okay, there we go. Responsible. Responsible. Should we activate the data cutscene before we save in case we mess? We're not going to mess up at the basement. The whole point of this is that we're bloated with resources. It's hard to change your mindset, son. What do we want to take through the basement to keep us of stout spirit? Probably a shotgun, I'd imagine. You think we'll need any of them keys? I guess we'll bring them just in case. We can always drop them off later. Tater. Little Pew Pew. I didn't even notice that the Matilda. And also the fake Magnum. Ah, the good times. Where are my shotgun shells? I got just a stack of them, son. And then just for the road, couple, 2, 3 hand grenades, son. Old fashioned. Live action. Yeah, that's an inventory right there to get things done in the basement. Even Danny Elfman would have trouble chastising us for it. Now, if we start making a scene in the mezzanine or lighting a torch on the old front porch, he might have a little bit more room to talk. So we're just not going to do that. Okay, it spawned over there where if it spawns for Claire, you get sucker grabbed by Mr. X, and it's terrible. Just terrible.
Damn. Need a key card. You gotta be kidding me. Get off of me!
Hey,
Who is that?
stay sharp.
Immediately it became non-canon.
Hey,
I don't have that
I'm not
handgun.
done talking to you.
Look at this awful, super bright, oversaturated bloodstain ruining our vest, boys. No, I got to fix that. Hold on. There we go. Clothing regeneration, we call it. Right, what do you crowd keep over here that I have to have? The Matilda stock. So the Matilda all of a sudden having to try. Now that I just got a little bit of competition. I guess we are going out in the courtyard at some point. Or we can, potentially. At the very least. At the very least. Alright, what's going on out here? Oh god, there's already dogs and shit in here. That's terrible, just terrible. Ooh. Good thing I've got justice. Long barrel justice, we call it. Okay. I ain't scared of your clicky-clacky feets. As long as they're locked up. Okay, good. We got a nice variety. Ben Botticelli, how you doing?
Hello? Hey. I don't believe it. A real human.
It's the most insulting thing anyone could ever say to me. Okay. All this is good. Let's go see what doors need to be unlocked, and then we can store our keys and actually advance the game state. This is the problem without having pouches, son. I'm telling you, starting with at least 2 pouches just should be mandatory for good times. They could everyone be in the lab now. Is that what you want? You're like, yes. Stupid baka. Baka Tianfei. It's not like I enjoy seeing you pick up a bunch of different items or anything, baka. Okay, I guess there's nothing in here to scare and/or chase me. Hey, I bitched and I moaned and I changed reality. Once again. Just like the kid from the Never-Ending Story. You're like, did you see those movies? Like, no, but I watched an angry man on the internet yell about them. Okay, here's a door that needs unlocking. I'm like John Madden. I'm like, here's a door that needs a diamond key. Tough acting, key acting, son. I see that knife. Okay. Some gunpowders, some shotgun shells, which is technically gunpowders, just in another format, son. Hey, beautiful. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, sweet cheeks. All right, now that everybody's been said hello to, I can get back to looking at things with my eyes. Getting an eyeful of this place. We can make more SMG bullets, which will be fun. The SMG is our fun gun. Somebody in there wishing me ill intentions? Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah, who's got ill intentions now, bitch? Me and the new guy. Where the hell is they put the damn crank slot? I hate it. It's like when Food Lion every couple of years has to reorganize the way their shelves are laid out. I'm like, why? Why? Oh, Ada's little fun gun was there. Oh, hey! Ain't you beautiful to me? Can't you see? You're everything I hope for, and you're everything I need. All right, we got to do some serious looking with our serious eyes to find that crank slot. Oh yeah, that was that knife. I nearly forgotten, so serious are my eyes as they look about. Of course. The most mocking place to kill a mocking crank, son. I wonder how it chooses this weird angle. I guess it's set to show from that angle, but it expects your, like, XY coordinates to be over there. So the camera's like, I'm just going to point where it tells me to point, man. I don't get paid fucking enough to be dynamic. Okay. This is what grenades are for. I always get a perfect score at the police shooting range because I bring grenades. And Gatorade, son. That's why everybody loves me. And they're quite hydrated, son. No muscle cramps on my watch, son. Everybody's getting bananas. Guy Fieri told me they're good. Okay, no more locked doors. That's good. Damn, there's so much good shit to pick up. And it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. I guess I could throw this crank away. Crank away the worries into the garbage. Alright, what all do you keep out here? Just a red herb? I think it might be. I'm so spoiled. Oh wait, what's this here in the corner? Notices your hand grenade. Ooh woo, watch this as I blow you up. Like, I'm glad he put the word up at the end of that sentence, because the direction that little snippet was going in had me worried. I ain't gonna lie. Regular handgun bullets, once again, the rarest commodity. Almost as rare as cold drinks are down here when the cold drink machine ain't working. Ain't got the time to go in there just yet. I'm still grabbing stuff. Let's get the power turned back on, which means we're going to have to kill some dogs. I think I've proven that I'm capable of that, though. With old Justice here. Of course, it'd be nice to have more inventory space for grabbing things. So maybe we'll take just the Magnum. First and foremost, slap this bad boy on my flamethrower. Oh, I did it in the wrong direction. Excuse me. Alright, we're going to bring a stack of hand grenades. And we're going to bring a stack of the broken Magnum in my hand. And that should be all we need. You're like, please, take a heal. Your grandmama. Please. No, there are plenty of heals to pick up there, Grandma. I already told you. It's fully catered. Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue's catered it, so... By the time I'm done at the Hush Puppy trough, Grandma, you might have to come pick me up. And take me to the ER. I don't think the human body was designed to contain as much cornmeal as I'm going to have inside of me once I get to the Hush Puppy trough. Especially if they've got little individual cups of Land O'Lakes butter to dip them in, son. I'm telling you. Alright, we're going to decrease spookiness down here by such a wide margin, son. Look at all these healing items, Grandma. Grandma got real quiet since the assload of healing items just dropped. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. Grandma wins again. Oh, no. Grandma warned me about men like you with their grabby hands. You didn't even take me to the malt shop or nothing. Oh. Anybody else? I've got Grandma-approved ordnance. Pop. Have I mentioned recently the satisfaction we're experiencing by continuing this playthrough? I'm telling you. The song I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Forbidden from being played. I hear your grumbly noises. Even more healing items. It's like when Joey Wheeler was doing that duel in the volcano in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. He had even more dice cards somehow. Joey Wheeler loves to leave things up to chance. He's lucky he's got anime plot armor. Oh, hey, sweethearts. Grenades. Have you heard of them? Have you seen this? Pop! Anybody else want to be a cut above the rest? Is Cut Man here to get his cut? Or are you just going to start with Guts Man's ass? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, son, professional. Professional. And then there's this asshole. Like anybody cares. Like anybody cares. Okay. When you take your time and don't blindly fire, aiming your Magnum works. How did he miss? I should have listened to Phil Smith. I hope he's not running around there to kick my ass. I hope he's not coming over here to make me pay for my words and deeds. Like I was criticizing Quiet's outfit in Metal Gear Solid 5. Yep. He came skedaddling, son. Skedaddling is the only way to describe that liquor coming this way. I see you, asshole. And I see your asshole because you're inside out, boy. Okay. So I figured a little 90s reference would keep our spirits up. Additional first aid sprays just in case this goes wrong. Just in case things go south. Additional knives could prove quite useful for cutting this motherfucker. Cutting crew! Look who's about to die in my arms tonight! God damn it, that must have been something I said that he managed to hit me, son. I keep looking for something I can't get. Cleaved assholes are all around me. And I don't see an easy way to get out of this, son. Okay. Anybody want to jump here and get cut? No? Oh no, I was wrong. Yeah. You're real fucking cute. You're real fucking cute. Dog's quite cuttable as well. Real submissive and cuttable, them fox boys. Okay. Okay. I say. You're real head. It's like when your cat gets behind the drapes and his tail and his feet are still sticking out, but he thinks he's invisible. He thinks he's invisible. And you don't have the heart to tell him otherwise because he's your cat, son. You love him. That's called being a cat. Lie around, get fat. That's what Garfield taught me. The Garfield Rap. I hope there's a good upload of the Garfield Rap on YouTube that I can link you kids when I put all of my dumb links in the description for none of y'all to click on. Maybe I'll make that one a pinned comment. It's that important. It was so important that I phased inside of this tongue that I just noticed. Are you going to be the thumbnail boy? Are you going to be the thumbnail? You might have to be. The musical sting is what makes it, son. The musical sting is what makes it. You got to get that monocle in there, son. And you got to leave enough room on the right for me to put the little logo. Resident Evil 2 randomizer, son. The clicks. The clicks! On Route 66. Okay. How is my knife inventory holding up these days? In these liquor-rich times we live in. Are you doing like a Japanese forgiveness? Like patches? Is this a patches in there? Oh, we got two of them, son. Abby and Abby's sister. I wonder if this one makes a better thumbnail. The lighting is a bit better. Maybe you are. Maybe you're the superior liquor thumbnail brother. Waifu liquor guy got real quiet all of a sudden. He's like, man, Tiffany's giving me nut to work with this episode, man. It's fucked up is what it is. How many knives does a man need before you can say he has enough knives? I need Jenny for Forrest Gump to play a guitar while coincidentally asshole naked singing that song. I'm not being perverted. This is a reference to the movie Forrest Gump. My God, you kids are so ignorant. So ignorant. Ain't you never heard Run, Forrest, Run? That's another one of them memes from back in my time. Pre-internets. Son Jones didn't know what was going on before them internets. You're just mad for no good reason. You have no justifiable reason to be that mad that I'm walking around at a perfectly reasonable volume. Man, you're just hateful. He's just hateful. All right, is a dog going to bust in through here? Because I bet that would make him feel good. You're not a dog. Dog. I guess I'm going to have to cut him from the outside, son. Just like Han Solo. It's like, at least he won't smell as bad. You'd be surprised. Han Solo, you'd be surprised. Oh, hey. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. Everyone's favorite character. That's my secret. He who shoots and runs away lives to shoot another day. King Koopa taught me that. He also taught me a trick involving his feet and his minions, but I'm not getting into that one. You're going to have to watch the Super Mario Bros. Super Show to get those details. You go to hell before you die. And when you animate a scene in your children's cartoon of King Koopa getting his feet licked, you go to hell before you die. That's what Lou Albano taught me, son. You tried to reverse dash liquor me, son. Not today. Not today. I'm wise to your tricks, Dewey. Even all the way from Pismo Beach, he manages somehow, son. Okay. Okay. Everything's cool, man. I got one Magnum bullet and a crowd to deal with. The plan is throw this grenade, equip this knife, and get to cutting. Oh, I think we blew the liquor through the wall. Son, he just discovered an Ocarina of Time speedrun trick. Summon Assault's going to be giving you a call any day, man, any day. So I like to think of Summon Assault as going around like a scout for a major league sport. Looking for people clipping through walls and shit. Why won't you die? Okay, thank you. See, I told you we'd do a professional job clearing this basement. You and Danny Elfman both. Such naysayers. And the best part is the good times we had and the laughs we shared. Like, no, the best time was when it was over. Thanks, Waldorf. Statler. Available for comment. Ain't you crowd fucking pleasant? There's got to be one of you everywhere I fucking go. Filling my life with misery and woe, son. I'm telling you. These things are awful. Oh, no. He heard Danny Elfman's words in the back of his mind and turned around. I thought maybe I could get a Gangle Ball Buster Breaker combo. Hey, idiot. Oh, I thought for sure I was going to make it. I had such faith in myself. Ha ha ha, no enemies. Right? 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 The safer music says there's no enemies. For a second, I thought you were a snake. Okay, good. See, I told you. Everything's been by the book. Let us save. And then we'll deal with that crowd outside that thinks they're hot shit. They're about to be hot shit. Once I get my flamethrower. Make my flamethrower hand strong, Shinji Mikami. Make my flamethrower hand strong. Okay, we're going to use a combination of you and grenades and knives to deal with this wretched situation we found ourselves in. Immediate alleviation of the wretched situation. The thumbnail will be the wretched situation has gotten insane. And he's all cut up. And then there's this asshole. Give me a moment to gather myself, gorgeous. Hey, doll face, what's a gangly piece of shit like you doing in a neighborhood like this? Hachi mama, you're burning me up, gal pal, you're burning me up! Look what you do to me. You've got me burning up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. How did you get to me? I've got to give it up. Whoa, ho, 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 son, I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I'm about to burn a gangle man and I think I like it. Have I mentioned recently the non-stop infinite good times that this playthrough has surely transformed into, son? I'm telling you. The good times will persist until good times increase. It's compound good times interest, son. It just builds upon itself. It insists upon itself with the good times. All right, I'm going to board up these windows, which you don't normally ever get to do in the main game. And that way later on, you crowd won't bother me as much. Somebody want to come down here and have a discussion with me? Instead of screaming down the hall like a child? Is that the grenade launcher sticking out the wall? Because I'll support that. I'll support that. Additional good times in rear. Hey, beautiful. You get the old 1, 2, 3. I'll call your mom's brother Robert later and we'll discuss the details. Additional hand grenades. Oh. Oh. Sorry, I was doing my impression of that crowd from End of Evangelion that loves to burn people up. I guess I could be grabbing items while my hands are empty. And my Khajiit paws are greedy, son. Khajiit paws have never been more relevant, son, since I recorded the last part, or the first part of this playthrough. Oblivion Remastered dropped, son. Khajiit paws never been greedier. You know, I just realized that one fuse we found is actually going to be used to open that gate, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. Okay, I think we can go downstairs now and grab all that shit in the basement We're going to increase our good shit expenditures. So as always, here, I'll stand in front of the dartboard for the tasteful. What's the, I don't even remember the name of the filter. The fade. The tasteful fade. Crossfade, I remembered. Alrighty. Couple of trips, we got her all. Okay, let's save again, since we can save freely. Now remember the stock, the 3-burst stock for the Matilda is down there in the prison area. So I wouldn't mind grabbing a hold of that. I think we got a couple, two Matilda bullets burn a hole in our pocket, along with a lot of hand grenades. That ought to cover us for just a little bit. Let's go place this fuse as well, just lest we be real confused. Fusion confusion, as it's known. You're like, yeah, that's when I try to watch the Boo Saga. Jesus. Dancing and earrings. What the hell's wrong with that crowd? Hey, jackasses. Let's tenderize you, crowd. With a couple of our flash booms. A Gangle Man, we're declared. Alright. Plus, we want to check Irons' secret elevator region. That's what he demands everybody calls it, because he's a huge asshole. And by everybody, I mean he's the one guy that he makes work down here in this little room, whose sole job is to pull a lever when Brian Irons shows up, so he can use his personal elevator. I didn't expect there to be a bunch of you crowd out here, but I'm glad I brought ordnance anyway. I'm glad I brought ordnance anyway. You got to make sure you cook extra. It's like Quina teaches you in Final Fantasy IX when Aiko is trying to impress Zidane with her cooking. And you got to cook for all them Moogles and Aiko and Zidane and Vivi. Garnet? Garnet is with them, maybe? I can't remember. If Freya isn't in the party, I have a hard time committing it to memory. I'm like reverse Sir Fratley. I'm a cool tiger man that remembers everything. That's the polar opposite of a soy rat boy who can't remember his waifu. The Chad Tiger Man Tenfei versus the virgin Sir Fratley Rat Man. You're like, man, just go back to talking about Claire and ass cakes. This shit's even worse. This shit is somehow cringier. Oh, hey, hey. Look, his head explodes, son. It's justifying me. They call that a fat chub's homonym. When your only argument that your argument is correct is that a fat chub's head exploded right after you said it. It's like Johnny Cochran in the South Park episode with the monkey defense. Have I mentioned recently the good times? You're like, yeah, you running around using a 9mm handgun. Well, it's about to get upgraded. Now's its chance to be a big shot. Of course, we need the extended magazine to get the most out of it. They don't tell you that. It's like how the 3DS didn't come with a power charger. That's just shitty, Nintendo. What the hell? Son, I was ahead of the curve for hating Nintendo. You kids hating Nintendo because of the Switch too, and that video games cost too damn much. Unless it's the Oblivion remaster. Then it's $50. What can Khajiit do for you for $50? Okay. Yep, pulling that lever. Just like Brian Irons always wants you to do. It said. That's the onomatopoeia. Try again. Fry some more. Okay. Do we want to immediately activate potential Mr. X? How much of this place can we explore now that we didn't before? Oh yeah, I can finally go down there and full clear all of that. That'll be fun. Now that I got my 3-burst Matilda, I can mop up any zombies Any zombie moppets will get the back of me, Matilda. You're like, you're gonna pistol whip them with that thing? That's brutal. Like, no, that's not really what I meant. But I appreciate you keeping up, or at least trying to. The Jones is called. Okay, this ought to be enough ordnance for us to just traipse about freely. Oh yeah, I forgot we've got the other one of these. We could also get Old King Droll's Scepter. Finally see what that's all about. Oh, and don't forget we can go outside. We can catch them outside now. Son, how about that? How about that? In fact, now I'm thinking about taking more powerful weapons. I spend too much time in the menu. Whenever I'm editing these things, I'm like, man, why do I spend so much time in the menu? Second guessing myself. You're like, well, look at that. You just answered your own question, Uncle Tiffy. Checkmate. If we don't end this playthrough with like 40 saves, we're doing it wrong. Oh, hey. Just wanted to pop out for a sec, see how you crowd were doing. Not too good, huh? Not too good. Well, if you're on the stairs, it's not a big deal. Don't forget these spark shot needles. Alright, let's see what Old King Droll's got going on. Make sure nobody spawned in here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Asshole first, huh? That's a bold maneuver, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. See, when else are we going to have the fun of advanced handgunning a liquor to death, son? I'm telling you. We're hashtag blessed. We're like Reinhardt from ReZero, son. Anything we think we need, the randomizer gives us. Any blessing we need. Including the blessing of Old King Droll. He's like, I would never give you such a thing. You upstart. You rapscallion. Okay. Boards. Old King Droll is the lord of the boards. It's kind of like being hell in a cell. Or cell in a hell, if you're watching Home for Infinite Losers. Okay, this is where you crowd hang out. Boom! And just in case that weren't enough, double boom! Anybody else need to be tenderized? Oh, then there's this asshole. Uh-huh. I'm telling you, the Matilda's going full waltz today, buddy. Oh, hey. Then there's that asshole. Here, tell you what, just hold this for me. He tried to no-sell it like Gus from Breaking Bad, son. His favorite character. Good times, son. Good times. They never end. You can't break this window down if I've already broke it, but I'm just going to put boards there to keep the air conditioning in. You're like, yeah, I think that'll work real good, Uncle Tiffy. That'll work real good. Oh, yeah, that was the bolt cutters, which we don't really need. Hey, the large gear. Ugh, Colonel. Now, was this here before, or did it not spawn until now? What's with the music? The Ill Intentions Metal Gear music. Somebody doesn't like my Solid Snake impersonation. You're like, blasphemy. Blasphemy, Uncle Tiffy. I won't live in a world where even one person doesn't beloved your immaculate Solid Snake impression. Hey, the hits start coming and they don't stop coming. Oh no, I don't have enough bullets to put in you, Matilda. I'm sorry. I can't full waltz. They're only gonna have to send troopers 1 and 2. That's all it's gonna take to take me down, son. All right. This has been so professional. This clearing of this region that we just did. I left some ink ribbons outside. How embarrassing. Okay. Current iteration of hashtag the plan. We're going to go outside. I guess we could go activate the large gear before we do anything else. Since I happen to see it with my eyes. Here, we'll take the shotgun once again. Just to satiate grandmas around the world. I literally sorted the hand grenades to the very bottom and then scrolled down there to grab them. You got to pray for me. This particular randomizer, son. I'm struggling. Keep your all's engagement. You're like, so you want us to pray for you to be less shitty. Way ahead of you, Uncle Tiffany. That's my Tiffany experience. Yeah, you thought I wouldn't know about you, huh? Motherfuckers act like I forgot about liquors, son. That's why my calendar is already booked through 2069 with all of my waifu's anniversary, son. I don't want to ever forget about liquors. There's just a lot of you up here, okay? I'm just going to have to say it. I don't appreciate when y'all get in a big bunch like this and wait around to hurt me. Your bad intentions hurt me. How did that not kill you, man? A grenade and 2 shotgun blasts weren't enough. Okay, then there's these assholes. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Even when I'm trying to have fun, I managed to fuck it up. You're like, now it's the 10 fake experience, Uncle 10 fake. Now it's the 10 fake experience. All right, we probably saved before we went down here and grabbed all this shit. So that's fun. But we actually know what's downstairs this time, so we can bring, you know, proper gear. Proper gear to get the large gear. Exploratory missions are still important, even when you've got a shitload of items. The spark shot should make quick work of any wayward G mutants that might make themselves known. Now to calmly walk downstairs and electrify everybody's asshole. Hey. You had to get your licks in, didn't you, Liquor Coon? You had to get your licks in. What are you looking at? Idiot. You're tough, buddy. Where's your asshole located? I'm real curious all of a sudden. Okay. I guess if you don't hit him in that eyeball on his arm, he gets real tough. He gets real tough. There he goes. Okay. I'm glad we could have this exchange of ideals, but my wordplay was superior. Okay, that's where you came from last time. You busted in through that window. I bet it made you feel real good, didn't it, buddy? I bet it made you feel fantastic. I guess he's not going to do it because I'm watching. He can't bust while I'm watching, son. For some people, it's the opposite. I don't even remember what was in here, but I remember that I had to have it. I knew I had to have that, obviously. Okay, as long as we don't somehow get inexplicably killed by this single zombie, I think we're good. The timeline has corrected itself. You tell him, son. You know, South Park had just started around this time. So, oh my god, you killed Kenny, you bastard, son. That's another one of them memes we had in the 90s. They don't even kill Kenny anymore. Yeah, Leon, play it up. You ain't that bad off. Let's go ahead and slap you in, R. Matilda, I keep looking for the word Matilda. I forgot it's the little pew pew. She's my little pew pew. You don't know what I got. All right, we need to bring proper ordnance this time to fight our way to the clock tower. Like Jennifer Simpson. See my clock tower TMVA, son. That I released on Halloween, and I think it was 2018. It's a while back. That was like 7 years ago. You're like, 2018 wasn't 7 years ago, Uncle Tiffany, you idiot. It was like 2. It was like 2. Okay, good. Now remember, there are liquors in here that I just never really got a chance to get acquainted with, so we're going to ignore them very wisely. The problem with this crowd is the G-Mutant notices me early, so he comes shambling, so I can't get close enough to just blow that crowd up with a grenade shot. That's my current conundrum. And if I just shoot the G-Mutant, the dogs and liquors will get me. It's tough. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot you. And then you're going to appear. Got him! Boom! Goes the doggo mite. Those zombies are just pretending to not see us, so they're no-selling it. They're no-selling it. Show me that big, beautiful eyeball. Don't be ashamed of your heritage. You're a proud G-Mutant. Oh, yeah. That's why they call me Thunder God Leon, son. Seems like somebody wants to meet Thunder God Leon. I come from the land of the ice and snow with the midnight sun where the spark shots flow. Is it somebody downstairs mad? Oh, you're all the way down there mad at me, man. It's pitiful. It's pitiful. Okay, good. We fought our way to the clock tower. And now we're going to get that clock power. The power of which is getting a key item that you need to progress. We haven't found the other Aegis Conductor Cube yet. The other BioRand Cube, as they're known these days. You're like, man, I was just getting my head wrapped around BioRand squared. You got to start throwing advanced maths at me. Advanced maths and dragons, son. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a dragon lady? That's some dragon maths for you. Figured I'd save that little conversation right there, right at the end. No soap radio, son.
Hope I don't
Okay.
have to write a report on this.
Boom. Ah, such a goodly time we're having. Okay, what way do we want to go now? Back through the library would get us downstairs. I guess we still need to get all this. Oh yeah, we're going. Our main goal was to get over there eventually. Let's just go this way because if I go that way, I have to walk through a liquor room, and it'll be so awkward. Is anyone left in here? I still have to detonate this damn thing. I gotta find the 9-volt battery. Maybe we can find a Tiger electronic handheld, son. Just ask Shredder. What do you think I gave him every year for Christmas? When I was trying to get him to get a hold of some of that mutagen and a Tiger, son. Back when I was in the Foot Clan. I'm like, you don't get your Game Boy back until you beat both Contra and Castlevania. And then you'll be ready for the Doug button, son. Feder's like, what the hell is a Doug button? He wouldn't know because Doug didn't exist. The Nicktoons premiered 1991, I want to say. I was there. I was 7 years old. I remember watching it on the television in my mom's bedroom because she was watching the living room TV and she weren't about to give it up for no primetime animations. It was Doug, Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy, son. Life-changing. Okay, good. You're all cut up. And nobody got near me.
I promise.
Who you talking to, man? Marvin's not real. He's in Pizza Inn Valhalla, son, where the Grumple Grommit can never reach him. He's beyond such things. Such petty things. He's like the lady at the end of the left-right game, son. Okay. Now we're good. I need a way to deal with that Gangle Man, and I remember that at some point in my life I had a cool grenade launcher that you could load cool grenades in, and they were ironically cool grenades that burned you up. That's how they get you. That's how they get you, right, Baldhead Fred? I told you it'd be satisfying. Hey, motherfucker! Have you met Matilda? Apparently, even with a 3-round burst, I can't hit shit. I can't hit shit. Oh, yeah, he's all burned up. Son, signs of death. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Perfect. Ammo. What a fun time. Okay. Back to what matters. Get that damn... There you are. Get that damn Magnum in my inventory. Slap some bullets in it, although we need to mix some more. And let's get back to exploring. The flooring. Oh yeah, we're going outside. I keep taking these little detours because I'm having such a good time. I'm telling you, crowd, don't know how good you have it with how good a time we're having. I guess I'll take a knife just this once. It'd be a terrible thing to waste, after all. Where is my courtyard key? There you are. Could the door outside possibly require any of this stuff? I'd hate to think so. Now, remember, Old King Droll just had some boards, and there's a liquor in that room, so I'm not going to bother with it. Yeah, we're going to have to operate on the assumption that there's going to be something stopping us from getting in that save room outside, from caching us in that outside save room. How about that? Oh, yeah, I was going to save my game, too. Since I can do so with such frivolity, especially when I sort everything wrong. I've still not memorized the exact order it shifts between. You just tap select, which is what we call the back button. Or on this Xbox One controller, it's the little rectangle superimposed slightly askew and in front of another little rectangle. As opposed to the 3 lines button. The 3's line is it anyway button, son. Is what we call that one. Who's this way? Is that the royal way? Or do you have a mouse in your pocket? Is it an edgy mouse boy? I need to record more Small Saga. You're like, yeah, you do. I'm over here jonesing. For Mouse Rat Adventures, Uncle Tenfei. Alright, please don't spawn a bunch of enemies when I open this. Thank you. Yeah, that key is like the one item in the game that just disposes of itself. Self-disposing, they call it. At least it's not self-imposing, son. That would be real rude. Okay, there's a couple of grenades on the benches. There's some gunpowders on the benches. We'll keep them benches in line, is the point they're trying to get across. Handgun ammos. Which everyone handgun knows. Anybody in here? Is that a thing that can happen? Alright. Well, we didn't need most of this garbage. It's a good thing. Secret knife they kept in Leon's clothes. Like the razor blade in a Trick or Treat Snickers bar. You keep enough knives in here, Brad Vickers? Oh, I forgot Brad Vickers is gone. He was never real. I'm the only one who remembers him, son. He's... No, I was about to say he's my rim, which upset me terribly. So I'm not going to say that. Such ambience out here with that original RE2 soundtrack. The good times ambience. They like to spawn items on top of these little posts just to make me miss them. Like the deserts miss the rain. It's just like I'm back in the old country in Nibelheim when I hear this music, son. I really do get FF7 vibes. I like to think there's like an alternate universe version of 7, since that's what they're doing now. They're ruining everything. Where Sephiroth didn't go crazy. They got to the reactor and he saw the Genova up there and he's like, huh, that's a weird coincidence. That's my mom's name. Oh, well, hey, Cloud, or excuse me, hey, Zach. I forgot we're in the real timeline. Hey, Zach, go turn that valve and then let's go home. Let's go to Fuddruckers. My good friend, Dr. Kaufman from Silent Hill's going to be there, son. And it's always a time when he's there. He's a class act. And then everybody shared a good laugh. Except Cloud, who was still a huge fucking loser. Okay, if we're going over there to clear that side area, we know there are G-Mutants and Ganglemans. The most dangerous role-playing series. So let's take some good anti-ordnance for that crowd in particular. Is how we'll formulate it. I'm trying to remember what a grenade launcher looks like. It looks like this. Also, we need inventory space, so take that unnecessary butt stock off of there. They're like, there ain't no such thing as an unnecessary butt stock. Not in my world, Uncle Tenfe. Not in my world. What was I going to grab? Probably more grenades. Because I have so many, even though I can never find them. It would be a shame not to just have some. Like keeping a thing of Tic Tacs in your pocket. Unless it's orange Tic Tacs, and then you might as well... You're just going to eat them the first time you open them, son. Just like cracking open a Mega Elixir. Them orange Tic Tacs are irresistible. Even Henry, of Henry and Margaret fame, can't turn them down. Alright, there's you. I see you're a different type of zombie this time. That's fun. That's fun. It won't stop me from electrifying you, but as always, it's fun. Remember, there are dogs in the hallway. Excuse me? Where are you? Is that crowd that's usually in here? The game state, like, advanced in my favor? No, I must have already come through here. I can't remember. The timelines diverged when I died. So I can't remember everything I did. Yeah, it must be, because these enemies are going to... Cool. Well, I'm glad we're in a good timeline that I responsibly created. By being good at the game. Oh yeah, there's this room! Speaking of being responsible and the good of the game, it's this room where I emptied every SMG bullet I had. So justifiably, too. That's what made it work. Otherwise, it would have been wasteful. Oh, hey. This fucking guy. Oh, why not? When are we going to be in the neighborhood again, right, Patch Ups? I dare you to move under your own power and not just your ragdoll physics flopping you around while Aerosmith sings a song about tap dancing on a landmine, son. Getting ready for the big time. Getting crazy on the moonshine, son. Alright, we left something good in here, I guess. Couple of knives. Blue herbs. They're not bad. They're not bad items, I guess. Okay, I think we've done enough clearing of this region that we can finally go over to the Mr. X side. Take a walk on the X side, son. All burned up, baby! All burned up! Just like that time the Rugrats were all grown up. Now, I've never actually watched that. I was a mature adult by that point. I can't believe you chose a different window to bust in through. You're terrible. You're just terrible, lady. See? Leon knows. I guess you can enjoy hell. I'm trying to get you acclimated to hell before you die, son. Just do some drugs with Lou Albano or that other thing I said. Something about Bowser's feet. My brain is protecting me from remembering it. Well, we could store you for a sec. I think we can go back to sensible magnums. Okay, we're dealing with outside. Outside. So let's take some handgun justice with us. God, I've got so many knives! Just a handful. For the road. For the road. We're out trying to sort through my inventory. It takes 20... No wonder I spent so much time in my inventory. It takes 20 seconds to get to the bottom of it. So good is all of my shit. I've gotten so lackadaisical, I'm not even... like autistically OCD sorting my inventory every time, son. There's no time, damn it. There's no time. I believe there wasn't a single enemy outside the gate. I'm disappointed. I got everything I wanted and I'm disappointed, son. Just like that mobster in the Twilight Zone. Or that guy that died and went to big cookie heaven, but there's no milk, so it turns out it was hell. Because you can't enjoy a big chocolate chip cookie without milk, son. It just ain't done. It just ain't done. Where the hell am I going? Did we check the side room there? Yes, we did. Thank goodness. The map doesn't lie. Even though the strange set of rules, I believe, says that it does. Don't believe the map's lies. I believe Nomsku, the fox boy, warned me. Items on top of items. Oh, God. Well, there's a... item box over here. I was so flustered I couldn't remember the name of the gameplay convention. You're like, there's a gameplay convention? Oh, boy. Not since the Krusty Krab had that fun fair have I been so excited. I hope nobody's standing at the concession with their oppression or whatever the hell Squidward says. Most people just don't listen to him, and I don't blame them. All right, we got some kind of herb, and we've got some kind of board. I'm just going to start throwing knives away. They're just filler. Knives are my packing peanuts, son. It's probably why nothing I mail ever gets delivered anymore. Hey. Oh. Oh. Okay. The best thing about the 3-burst Matilda is I can miss 3 shots at once. Graveyard dead. Where's that lady you used to hang out with? Running past. Oh, no, it's you. Somehow she didn't notice me. I thought she was standing right there. She had the perfect opportunity. Once again, not since the guy in the bathroom in Pulp Fiction as somebody had such an opportunity to fuck somebody up and squandered it. Oh, God, why have you got to have so much good shit? It's like going over to your spoiled friend's house, son, and he's got fruity and cocoa pebbles. You're like, how could such decadence be allowed? How could God allow such decadence? I guess that's everything that's over here. So what is left for us to check? Now that I'm actually thinking about it, I just assumed the other item we needed was over here. I just assumed that woohoo, they'd have just what I needed. Mario's like, that's a classic mistake. It happens to me all the time, especially when you have a piece of shit a brother. And Luigi's like, I didn't know Mario had another secret brother. I bet he's a huge asshole. Okay, well, we can finally open downstairs, I guess. That's fun. Let's go place this. We could go place these. We need to find the 9-volt battery. Oh, yeah, we need this heart key. Don't forget it, or else I'll get real mad. You're like, but if you don't get real mad, Uncle Tiffany, I'll get real sad. I'll get real sad. The good times, Uncle Tiffany. Why you got to steal the good times? Did I do it again? Yeah. I instinctually know how to sort all your hand grenades to the bottom. So I can waste everyone's time. I'm telling you, once we hit the sewers, It's going to be the most satisfying randomizer run you ever witnessed, son. You'll never have such good background. Oh, I didn't flip the switch. I was going to say, you'll never have such good background as you farm ender pearls in Minecraft. Is that what you kids do? I know you don't play any Memorpikers. Cookie Clicker? Cookie Clicker's not really a main screen game anyway, though. I don't think. I'm not a big Cookie Clicker guy. I'm not a stickler for a Cookie Clicker, Jerry. Alright, let's see if Canon Mr. X is here. You're like, they added a Canon to Mr. X? My god. Nah, it's just some zombie. Oh, hey! The 9-volt. We could finally play the good micro games. Featuring Nintendo nostalgia. Why are you defending him, man? You know what I could do? I could just do this, because who gives a shit? The good times, baby. How could you still be alive, even in the good times? How could you persist with so much hate in your heart? You bitch. You bitch. There. Now that's what I call good times. Volume 2. Featuring Barbie Girl by Aqua. And Another Night by Real McCoy. You're like, damn, that does sound like a good time. You slap It's a Beautiful Life by Ace of Base on there, you got a deal, Uncle Tiffany. You got a deal. I didn't even notice those all the other times I've been down here. Did you kids at home? It's like Dora the Explorer. Alright. Now remember, there are new hateful enemies out in the main hall. No, wait. I believe we dealt with them earlier. They've been reduced to a minor annoyance. A petty annoyance, even. Yeah. Okay. I forgot to place those boards and nobody cared. So, we're not going to think about it. Let us grab this. Let us get healed up. If I can manage to spare one of my precious heals. Let's keep on keeping on. Now, there are probably going to be additional enemies out here in the halls, son. SpongeBob's going to have to get his hall monitor ticket book arm warmed up, son. He'll be writing tickets with both hands. Yep. I knew it would work. Full confidence. That's why I scrambled away afterwards. It was a scramble of confidence. Yeah, I don't remember what's in here. It's probably not super vital, but I knew I had to have it. Regardless, son. Just like coming across a game for the Vectrex. Son, when else are you going to find one of them? Not at Dollar General. Ain't carried Vectrex games in a long time. Family Dollar might still have some in stock. It's like I remember reading once back in, this was probably around 2010 or so. There was a Best Buy where somebody, they were like doing the inventory, you know, where they store shit up above the shelves, the overflow sound bars and shit. And apparently one of the employees found a brand new in-box Super Nintendo from when Best Buy would still have been selling Super Nintendos, son. I wonder what the employee discount on a Super Nintendo Entertainment System is. Trying to decide if I want to bring something else so I can feel real good about myself. I believe I will. My confidence has skyrocketed ever since I joined the Magnum Club for Men. 1-800-MAGNUM. I'm not just a Magnum Club for member. I'm the president. And also the entire staff. It's a one-man operation. Like, wow, one man managed to sell magnums to all those people? I'm like, no. It's just for me? Other people, get your own damn magnum. Guess that crowd's mad upstairs, so we'll take a different route. The root scoot boogie, we'll call it. Here we go, do-si-do. I'm a member of a country club. Country music is what I love. I drive an old Ford pickup truck. I do my drinking from a Dixie cup. Yeah, I'm a bona fide dancing fool. I shoot a mighty mean game of pool. At any honky-tonk roadside pub, I'm a member of a country club. Okay, we've got liquors. Two. There are two of them. Well, there's a one of me. Skadoosh. You're doing the worst job of avenging your friend. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that. You two are made for each other. The Laurel and Hardy of liquors. You're like, how did you know what me and my waifu were going to dress up for Halloween? This is another fine mess you've liquored me into. There we go. Oh, come on, baby. We're praying for the Aegis Conductor Cube. Okay, Althena fires an arrow at the D's Nut Snake is the A scenario. Oh, yeah. Good, good, good. Times persist. Nothing's going to attack me right here, so I'm not scared. And neither are you kids at home. As always, that's what gives me power. Is your complete unwavering confidence in me. Like, damn. It's kind of impressive that you still manage to play as half decent as you do, Uncle Tenfei, because I can't imagine you're getting much. I can't imagine you're getting much, son. Kid boo. Oh, for some reason I thought I needed to come back in here. My brain said Aegis Conductor Cube and remembered this room. Okay, well, let's take the fast path downstairs to the basement. Bypass Danny Elfman's bullshit. I'll have to link Face Like a Frog yet again and hope that you crowd click on it, or hope that I remember to link it so you can understand that damn don't go in the basement joke. I was going to say once again, as this is your first Tenfei video, but I have to assume you at least watched the first part, so this would be at the earliest your second Tenfei video. You're like, that's too many, Uncle Tenfei. No, I don't think you'd say that. Damn. Damn, you got me. My tsundere nature has left me defenseless. I guess I'll go away and be replaced by the yandere Tenfei fan. Nah, I think that's all right. You can come back. I'll share whatever bento you want. I'll fully 100% admit that you didn't make it especially for me as we ate it on the school roof. But just don't let that happen. Okay, we've got to do the Great Escape. Not to be confused with the Grape Escape, which was a little board game where you made little Play-Doh men and they got all cut up and squashed, and I loved it as a kid. It had the catchiest commercial set to like an Italian song. Italian song commercial, we called it. God, look at all this shit in my inventory, and I'm still stingy. I'm still stingy. I can't stop myself. Stingy Ikari, they'll call me. I guess we could bring whatever magnum bullets we have. 13 magnums, and what do you get? Oh, I need hydration. So such nonsense. I wonder when we'll find the long barrel. The long barrel man has to show up. That candy that the long man advertises in Japan, is it like gum? It looks like grape flavored gum. I might start with the shorter one. It's like Slim Jims. When you're going to bust into a Slim Jim, just start with the big one, son. You have the worst acid reflux. Hey, Gango Man. I didn't bring no fire. You could probably tell. Prometheus didn't give me no fire because he was like, I don't really want my liver eaten forever by some asshole bird. I wonder if it was the same bird every time that ate Prometheus's liver, and if he ever got tired of it. He started having to force feed Prometheus so that his liver would get real fat like foie gras, son. Like foie gras. I'm so lucky you're actually where you're supposed to be, because I just remembered that that's not necessarily always going to be true. I'm remembering in real time. In real time. Yep. That's what the world looks like. Alright, been about a chili. Oh, you kept your secret lever right here. That's convenient. It must be real awkward for Irons whenever he would come down here and either have to unlock the door and do it himself, or he would have to ask you to pull this lever, to toggle that lever. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen. Grenades. You can't get me. You can't get me. I'm invincible. Because I eat my vegetables. Yeah. Mr. X is like, you modded me out of this damn game, you son of a bitch. I need that paycheck, boys. I need that paycheck. There you go, boys. Ada Wong says you get to go home early today. Okay. Well, that was much easier than I had anticipated. And that's a good thing. I don't think there's going to be so many items that I can't pick them all up as we head towards Alligator Alley. As opposed to Crocodile Cove, of course. Oh, hey. You're real important to just be lying here on the streets. Or at least streets adjacent. Yeah, I know. Ben let us down. Leon's like, so did he record a good randomizer? Now we have to wait for Ada's response, so I really did let us all down. I said, did Ben record a good randomizer?
Is that the intel you needed?
Unfortunately, no. Ben didn't come through.
Oh, God.
What exactly are
It hurts so much more hearing it from Ada. Insults hurt more when they come from a cute lady. Thank God you're a human woman. If a cute Khajiit lady told me I let her down, I'd be like, okay. Can you point me towards the nearest ditch
Road's out.
for me to drown myself in?
Shop looks like the only way.
Here, you can take all this moon sugar I bought. I was going to ask to snort it off your ass later, but I'm just going to go ahead and guess that's off the table. Ashley's Ballistics. What a mess. What a mighty fine mess. What a mighty, mighty fine mess. Okay. Seems Kendo had nothing good for us except sass. Shotgun sass. That's the difference between me and Robert Kendo. I rock shotgun justice, but he rocks shotgun sass.
They're a pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons.
I thought they said Wang.
It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
Just people. You got that in writing? Just Homo sapiens?
And that's why I'm looking for Annette Birkin. She's the one at Umbrella responsible for unleashing the virus. I'm going to bring her down. This is how we get to Annette.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
Well said. After you.
Gee, thanks. Can't imagine a real scientist being down here.
According to HQ, this leads right into Umbrella's secret facility.
Come on. Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Welcome to corporate America. Umbrella's controlled Raccoon City for years.
Jesus! That an earthquake?
I sure as hell hope so. No.
Sorry, I was practicing my Crash Bandicoot skills. If Ada was a big polar bear chasing me. Specifically if she was Ice Chan the polar bear. I probably wouldn't be running away. Now I get to link the secret video I uploaded of Ice Chan from Ishizoku Reviewers for y'all to ignore. Here, let's take my 6-shooter for dealing with any ornery gators what might be biting down on a gas pipe. Plus, y'all can argue over which looks cooler with Leon's outfit. The 6-shooter or the Magnum. I'm a Magnum man myself. Plus, it looks like Leon's not really meant to shoot this because his animation kind of freaks out. Don't tell Ada. Oh no, she already saw. How embarrassing. Luckily, my dapper swainness is off the charts, son. I got max Riz. And a green herb to keep my breath fresh.
Again?
It's not too late to turn back, Leon.
No chance. You're stuck with me to the end. Holy shit! Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
You told him after he post-death bodied you, son, like he's a Rondo blood boss.
Leon, up here.
What the hell was...
Just get up here. Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
Wants Ada to know how much she fucked up, son. Maintain direct eye contact. Where's the elevator? I have to back into it. My Crash Bandicoot skills. My Crash Bandicoot skills. Just imagine Ada as Tawna Bandicoot, son. And your skills will come back. Speaking of skills, they call me Leon Volver. Oh. Excuse me.
So let me
They
get this
call
straight.
me Leon Volver
Who
too.
sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. Scary as that alligator was, Annette is far more dangerous.
According to you, Annette didn't chase me down a river of shit water and nearly eat me whole. Ada's like, only because she didn't get the chance to. Speaking of huge fucking bitches, it's Annette Birkin. Everybody loses.
You can run, Annette, but you can't hide.
That's Ada's advice for people who go shrimping. You got to assert dominance when you're running a shrimping net, son. Or have a hurricane destroy all your competition's boats if you're Forrest Gump. Once again, it all comes back around to Forrest Gump, son. 1998 was prime Forrest Gump years. The Matrix hadn't come yet and made the mandatory pop culture reference of jumping up in the air in slow motion as the camera rotates and then kicking somebody. That became everything. That was the flashbang of truth as my words hit Ada Wong.
Ada? Where are you?
Okay. Sewers proper. Make sure they didn't... I don't think they spawn items up here. If they did, it would be really shitty. Because the only way to get back here would be to backtrack all the way to the police department and run all the way down to the sewers again. And that's not fun. That's not bueno. It's the opposite of bueno. It's reverse bueno. Muy mal. Okay, we're going to want you. What are we going to want for a good time in the sewers? The shotgun. The flamethrower. All of these. are good things to have. But we've got to decide quickly. Oh yeah, we were going to be SMG guys at one point. Let's go back to the SMG days of our youth. Can't mix gunpowder directly with the bullets. This ain't Resident Evil 3. You ain't gonna make no ice rounds. Tempted to bring a heal just so... Oh, we could bring a knife and I could always throw it away. We could bring a knife to throw away later. Alright, just like Hunk before us, we'll be traipsing through the sewers with a Magnum and an SMG. Like an adult. Alright, what all is down here? Flashbangs, knives, or SMG bullets, I told you. I wish we could find the 1911. You know that would go the best with this outfit. Alright, I hear disgruntled noises of the zombie. Had to put her down, son. She was a rabid bitch. I don't think she's dead because she didn't flop. The do the flop guy didn't get to her. Yeah, I hear you down there. Damn it! Crawling zombies shouldn't be in the water. It's cheating. Or maybe I'm not hearing her. I don't know. It sounds like I am. Hey, Fox Boy. Oh, 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 oh. There are two of them. I guess I'm doing minimal damage. Hey, idiot. Oh, that's a Gangle Man. Never mind. Never mind. Lickers get mad even if you're downstairs. Well, that's an odd place to have those, but I'll take them. Take them till you fake them, son. That's my motto. Oh, you're on the other side of a wall. My X-ray eyes detected you. And also the fact that you're not wearing drawers. You must have come across the red mage wearing chainmail +5. Boom! I didn't mean to climb up here, but I'll do it, I guess. I know that dog's coming. Or I thought he was. I see you, Rover Cleveland, thinking you're so clever. One firm slash to the tail hole was all it took to take him down, son. Oh no! Secret revenge dog! Okay. Oh no, additional revenge dogs. There's no end to them. Tailhole Justice. You're like Tailhole Justice at the top of the banned Tenfei phrases list, Uncle Tenfei. You're setting an absolute record today in banned phrases. Throw this away, take that. Oh, hey. How you doing? Why not? You look like the kind of guy that could be cut to death after having both of his arms and one of his legs shot off. After being infected by an undead plague. He's like, man, that's what they told me in my class yearbook. I thought they were just being assholes. It wasn't until that dapper man came and taught me the truth with his cut and iron justice. Right, Gangle Man? Oh. I don't have no flame ordnance for you, Gangle Man. Oh, the satisfaction, son. The pure satisfaction. I can actually grab those. How quaint. AI Jill Valentine, no thank you. Maybe if you turned her into like Rouge the Bat or Renamon or something, maybe. Oh yeah. Leon, you look discouraged. Is that a hickey? Did a zombie try to bite your nipple? Is there something down here? Is there a presence down here? Make yourself known. I just want to borrow a cup of brown sugar. Don't be alarmed, but I'm heavily armed and dapper. Figured this would be a good excuse to run up here, drop off some items, maybe suck down a healing item. You know, the good times. Might even reload my Magnum. Plus, I should probably bring some of them keys that we're probably going to need at some point. Okay, let's see. For the time being, I do want to take care of that Gangle Man, so we will bring the grenade launcher instead of the Magnum. Just in case we see any fun zombies, we can acid round them. It's definitely a good thing. And because there's no reason not to, let's save. Oh yeah, let's grab keys before I save so I don't forget them. I'm just going to assume this is the only key we'll need. I'm going to assume that's the key to this whole randomizer. Infinite doors indeed. See? I knew the keys were the secret. George Lucas knew. He's like, the keys are a more necessary item than we've ever had before. If we can get them working, maybe we can get to the end of this terrible randomizer. I'm going to sell the rights to my 10 Fey RE2 randomizer videos to Disney for $4 billion. Let Ryan Gosling, not Ryan Gosling once again, Ryan Johnson take a crack at him, son. That's why I'm subverting your all's expectations by continuing this run where I have so much good shit. And yet I still continue to play rather frivolously. You're like, I wish you were more frivolous with your flowery words you don't really know. Oh no, those are free, baby. Those are free. All burned up. Figure one extra taint shot should get him there. Oh no! I didn't know you were real, Liquor Coon. I didn't know you were real. Ah, real liquors. Boom! Goes the liquor mite. I knew you weren't dead, you whore. Have an acid splash attack. Can you make it to me? Before the acid gets you? Didn't think so. She's in La La Land right now, boys. Dancing with Ryan Gosling, son. The joke came back around. Sploosh! Okay. Glad we could be responsible around here. Good stuff, good stuff. In the good stuff chamber. This? Okay, yeah, they take that item away. So you can't make that bridge gyrate about. You're like, I don't think that's what it does. I think it just kind of moves up and down. Up and down, like the wheels on the bus go. Uncle Tempe, are you familiar with the song? Boom! Oh yeah. Buy the book, Gangle Clearing, son. Gangle Man's Clearance House is what they'll call the sweepstakes. So many knives. Gee, Tenfei, I thought a guy playing a randomizer with a shitload of knives would be happier. Nah, you're thinking of a guy playing a randomizer with a shitload of waifus. And cut to Tenfei with his arm, one arm around Freya Crescent and one arm around Miri Cat Warrior. And he's like, I gotta tell you guys, this is pretty terrific. Yeah! You're like, that's the most on-brand 10-Face Simpsons reference of all time. That's right up there when you made the Sun Greaves son joke in Pseudo Regalia. Which I must point out that is the Dragon Goat Lady game. I have a surprising amount of views on... When I first started trying to figure out how to upload YouTube shorts and had no idea what I was doing, I just put up a bunch of Pseudo Regalia ones. And over time, a couple of them have gotten substantial views as far as a 10F production is, is concerned. It's crazy. That's the universal appeal of the furry waifu, son. You're like, I wish he'd just go back to Clay and ass cakes. That I could handle. I take the Grumple Grommit over this mess. How many Ganglemen y'all got down here today, by the way? Let's make some room. We're the biggest tool of all. Or not really. I usually call the pump handle or the library shelf the biggest tool of all. It's the second biggest. If you're measuring by width, it's the biggest. Girth. Girth versus length. There's some more maths for you kids. Okay. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. For y'all to make me lose my mind over. Much less act a fool. What are you hiding? What are you hiding? It's like seeing something in your dog's mouth that he knows that you don't want him to eat. Oh, don't look at my reserve SMG bullets. It's so shameful. It's so shameful. There's the knife I need to deal with this guy. Let's eat this herb. And then get the gangle ball cutting. And the liquor. I didn't even see you, buddy. You were extra double head. You were extra double, asshole. God damn. Okay, the only hope we have is to throw a hand grenade before we're fucked. Ooh! It worked! Somehow. And he's dead. I'd like to burn that Gango Man up, but I don't know where he is, and he's underwater. Oh, I know where you are. It's where my knife is. He's not actually designed to be in the water, so it's not like the water will put the fire out. Finally, Inagami Korone can have some justice about water in the fire. Why? Water in the fire, why? Says Inagami Korone-chan. Come back, buddy. I ain't done with you. Okay, shooting you through bars is not easy, so I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna be the bigger man and turn 360 degrees and walk away, son, just like Michael Jackson. Once again, when he first saw the Xbox 360 premiere, he was like, what do you mean I got to pay? What do you mean I got to pay for online Shimona? I can't do Michael Jackson. I won't even pretend. I'll stick with Sylvester Stallone. Son, play at my strengths. Alright. I was going to say, they usually put one of those keys right here. And it looks like they may have, because there's an item by my feet. It's precious. Yeah, it is. Why even spawn the second one then? I guess you have no reason to pick up the first one you come across. Because they're all, well, there could have been a door up there that needed it. Even in the darkness, man, you had to let yourself be known. Dogs be barking. Fox boys be barking. Hip to be pouch. Such rewards. If there was like a first aid spray up here, I'd be officially hashtag spoiled. Rotten. Like potatoes all gratin, son. The most indulgent form of potatoes. Oh, look at that, boys! All gratin rotten, we'll call it. You're like, please don't. The Suzaku Flame Blast Locker will have the best items. Because it counts as a Saga Frontier reference, just like Fuse. Yep. Just what I needed. Woohoo. Woohoo, I say.
I'm coming, Ada.
As always, Leon. You're doing everything in the wrong order. I see them lickers over there. I wonder if I could have defeated them from a distance before I lowered the bridge. Maybe. I could probably tenderize them. I wonder if I could hit them with a hand grenade from over here. We're going to have to try to Kobe one over there. Kobe! Oh, they're not happy. If they're still in there, they ain't happy. Ha ha ha! I mentioned recently on the hero. I know you had to love me. Somebody's mad, making me the victor. That's the internet rules. That's the internet rules. I think he's dead, Jim. I was gonna say he better be, or he's about to get cut. He's about to get cut. Just store everything for now while we run around and grab things. Except the Magnum. Once again, it's like Peter Griffin's Boba Fett figure. If he's going to pet all his Star Wars guys, he's never going to risk Boba Fett. Back when people used to think he was cool. Back before the Sarlacc pit blew him up on Twitter. And now everybody's against him. The Mandalorian situation is insane. That's probably an actual YouTube thumbnail. Now that I've said it. Now that I've said it out loud. I've never watched any of those Star Wars shows, son. Force Awakens was enough for me. I was like, yeah, I think I'm done with Star Wars. Had my feel. Time for me to be hitting that old dusty trail. And go back to rewatching TNG. Starting at season 2, of course. I'm not a insane person. Despite everything, I'm not crazy enough to start a rewatch of TNG in season 1, son. It just ain't done. It just ain't proper. All I can ever think of when I think of season 1 TNG is I think of Tasha Yar getting real horny with Data. I think of Wesley Crusher like tripping and falling into like a somebody's greenhouse where they're growing tomatoes, and everybody on the planet was like, we have to kill that boy now. And then I think of Tasha Yar in like space Africa with like a spiky glove on her hand. I couldn't remember this code because I was thinking about Tasha Yar. That's how they get you. It's 212-8, isn't it? I've gotten so bad at remembering the order of the Final Fantasies for each of these safes. Okay, I was trying to think of other TNG Season 1 episodes. I mean, there's Encounter at Farpoint, where they introduce Q. All I remember is he's wearing some douchey outfit and is in like a chair on a crane arm so he can hover over everybody and be like, humans are stupid and dumb. And I'm like, well, I agree, but that doesn't mean we can't fly around space doing shit. You let the Klingons do it. Worf is like, what is that supposed to mean? I'm like, Worf, I thought you'd take it as a compliment. I thought Klingons like to be called douchebags. Of course, don't forget that Worf is like joyless even among Klingons. Dynan calls him out for it. Dynan's like, you know, I've seen Klingons like tell jokes and smile and have fun and share laughs. And Worf's like, not true Klingons. The no true Klingon fallacy will defend me. Whoopi Goldberg.